As predicted, the week of September 20 has started with a bloodbath, with the complete cryptocurrency market cap correcting by more than 9% itself, and Bitcoin seeing a correction of about 8%. In today's video, we are gonna cover not only the technical aspects of Bitcoin, why did we say in our earlier videos that our correction was expected, but also we are gonna cover some news coming from China as well as from the US. So stay tuned to this video and find out more details about where Bitcoin could be heading in the short term as well as for the long term, and what impact could these news articles have on the Bitcoin price.
Subscribe to watch more videos like this.
Hello friends, my name is Soham and I welcome you to Crypto Bulls Club, your one-stop destination for all the technical analysis and news from the world of cryptocurrencies. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. This will notify you with all the new videos that we release. Also, if you'd like to discuss about Bitcoin, Ethereum or any other cryptocurrencies, head over to Telegram, join our family for absolutely free of cost. The link for that is given in the descriptions below. Now, without further delay, let's jump onto the Bitcoin charts first. So on the Bitcoin chart, what we can see is Bitcoin is currently trading at around $43,700, but we have drawn this Fibonacci extension right from the lows of about $10,000 to the highs of about $65,000. Now what we are able to see here is that the levels of about 43,400 is acting as a strong support. Now we know in the past that the levels from $43,000 to about $42,000 has acted as a support and resistance in multiple number of times. As we can see right here, if I draw a horizontal line, you will be able to see much more clearly that these levels of around 42,000 or 41,500 acted as a strong resistance. I'm looking for this 42,000 levels very closely, and I have my buy orders placed at those levels as well. Now one other important thing which I would like to highlight here, which is not getting a lot of attraction, is the crossing of the moving averages. Now on the weekly time frame, what we can see is that the 20 week, which is the yellow line, is about to cross the 50 week, which is the blue line. Now whenever we had this kind of crossing, Bitcoin has corrected immensely. How much was this correction? Let's go back and see on the left of the chart. So the last time it happened was back in February of 2020, when Bitcoin prices plummeted by approximately about 50% to the 200 week, and it went below that as well, and it went to the lows of about $3,800 and corrected by 63%. People might say that this was a black swan event and this wasn't due to the crossing of the moving averages. Let's take a step further back and go back to 2018. In 2018, in June of 2018, we had this similar kind of crossing when Bitcoin was trading approximately at about $7,000, and it plummeted all the way down to about $3,000 again, and this was a correction of more than 50% as well. Now in our previous videos, I myself has been an advocate of the similarities between the 2013 market cycle and this market cycle. We also made a few videos highlighting the similarities in 3 different parts. So if you haven't watched that video, I strongly recommend you to do so by clicking on the description below. I have put the links for all those videos in the description below as well. Now if we go back to 2013, what we can see in 2013 as well, we had this crossover in 2014, not exactly in 2013, okay, and this crossover, that is the 20 week coming below the 50 week, actually brought the Bitcoin prices to as low as $160, and this was a correction of about 70%. But there are a few things that we need to note here. What are those? Every time the 20 week crossed below the 50 week, we had a correction of more than 50%. That is number one. And this event happened after there was a market cycle peak. Even in 2013, we can see that the market cycle had peaked out in about November or December 2013, and this phenomena happened in June of 2014 as well. Earlier, when there was a cool off period, the 20 week and 50 week got very close, but we never had this crossover. And one other phenomena that is very common after these kind of crossings is that the prices of Bitcoin tend to go down to the 200 week simple moving average. Now the 200-week simple moving average as on today is at about $15,800 approximately. Do I feel that Bitcoin can go all the way to $15,800 or $16,000 for that matter? Personally speaking, I don't think so. Why? Because there are a couple of differences from the 2013 market cycle as well. Number one, in 2013, we never had the death cross. What is the death cross? That is when the 50-day simple moving average goes below the 200-day simple moving average. Now, on the daily time frame, what we can see is we had the death cross back in June of 2021 when Bitcoin prices came all the way from about $41,300 all the way down to about $30,000 or below as well. But if we look left and go to 2013, what we can see is there was never a death cross that happened in 2013. So we are in 2013, as you can see right here, the 50-day actually came close to the 200-day, but we never got a death cross. So that is the difference. And the reason why we are about to have this crossover between the 20-week and the 50-week is because of this cool down period we had in between. Okay, this cool down period from May till the end of July is the simple reason why we are having this kind of crossover. Mind you, the moving average is a lagging indicator. It actually tells us what we should already be knowing by looking at the charts. It is a reflection of the price action of today compared to the price action which happened in that time frame. By that time frame, what I mean is, for example, this is the 20-week. So this 20-week is just a reflection of the present day market price compared to the price which was there 20 weeks back. And what was the price 20 weeks back? If we go back 20 weeks from today, the price of Bitcoin was approximately trading at about $60,000, right? So actually what we are doing is we are actually replacing this candle which printed $60,000 with a candle today which is currently trading at about $43,800 approximately. So this curve is bound to go down. And why is this 50-week curve going up? The simple reason is that we are replacing the candle which was there 50 weeks back, that is almost in September of 2020, where the Bitcoin price was close to about $11,000 or $12,000. We are actually replacing that candle with a candle which is currently trading at around $43,800. So it is more than 3x. That's why we see a sharp rise in the 50 weeks. So the moving indicators actually tells us what we should already be knowing by looking at the price action, and they are lagging indicators. Okay, however, they might have some impact. We might see some corrections, but for that we have our buy level set at about $42,000. This is the first buy level where myself along with the premium members are going to add to our portfolio, and there are several other levels as well. So you make sure you stay tuned to our videos, subscribe to our channel to know what are the key levels when I along with our premium members are buying Bitcoin and other major cryptocurrencies as well. Now there are some news coming out of China. Evergrande, which is the second largest real estate player in the Chinese market, has seen a correction in their share prices by more than 20%, and the prices have gone down to the levels of 2010. As on today 12 p.m. the price of the Evergrande share reached about 2.06 Hong Kong dollars, which was the price it reached back in May of 2010. Now why is this happening? Why is there a sudden plummet in the prices? Let's take a quick look at that. Evergrande has a debt of more than $300 billion. Okay, it has to pay more than $300 billion to its lenders, and with the current COVID crisis going on globally, it is actually failing to do so. If we talk about only about the interest levels, then Evergrande is due to pay $83.5 million only in interest on the September of 23rd for its March 2022 bonds. And also another important aspect is it has to pay about $47.5 million in interest on September 29. Mind you, these two dates are extremely important. Why are they? If Evergrande fails to honor the interest, their share prices will plummet further. Okay, and this September 23rd is actually coinciding with the last Friday of this month, Mind you, this is September and the quarterly closures for the Bitcoin contracts are due on this Friday, that is September 24th. In our videos about a week back where we compared the 2013 and 2021 market cycle, we actually told you that the week of 20th of September could be very ugly, so you better be prepared. So if Evergrande is not able to pay interest, not able to honor the interest, then probably we're going to see further plummeting of the share price, leading to a plummet in the global markets as well. Another important date is September 29. Why? Because it is coinciding with almost the last day of this month as well, which is 30th of September. And in our videos right from August, we have been mentioning that September has been historically red month. For the past 6 years, there has not been one instance when the month of September has closed a green candle, and we don't see any specific reason why there should be a green candle this September as well. So we predicted that September of 2021 could very well be a red month, and you better be prepared, and this could actually prove to be a great buying opportunity, and we are on the similar lines. Not only that, we actually told you that the week starting the 20th of September could be red, and the week prior to this could be green, and it turned out to be green, and this week has started on a red note as well. Now there are some news which are coming out from the US Fed as well. The US Federal Reserve is expected to offer clues on stimulus taper timeline. What it actually means is, back in 2020 during the peak of the COVID crisis, the Fed had actually taken a resolution of buying bonds from the market. Now there is a policy setting Federal Open Market Committee which is set to meet on Tuesday for a 2-day meeting, which could shed light on the fate of this enormous bond buying program. Now why is this important is because the Fed is actually getting a sense from the US economy that people are getting their jobs back and the economy is slowly and steadily coming back on track, and they might actually suspend their bond buying program. Now let's try to understand what exactly the impact of this step could have on the Bitcoin price and the complete global market as well. Now it is important to understand that this action from the Fed could bring back value to the dollar, as we all know that the dollar has been losing its value ever since the beginning of 2020, right? And inflation has been kicking it in double-digit growth as well. In India itself, the wholesale price inflation went past the 11% mark as well. But during the COVID crisis, in the peak of the COVID crisis, the Fed had announced that they're going to buy bonds worth of $120 billion. And if there's a correction, the dollar is going to add some value, and that means some sort of deflation might kick in. What impact could that have on the Bitcoin price? That is important, and that is of interest to us. Now, the Bitcoin price is inversely proportional to the value of the dollar. Okay, we have shown this in our earlier videos as well. If you want to see a video on that again, I can do that. You just need to comment below and I'll make a video on that once again as well. But if the dollar starts to gain value, then the Bitcoin price might see corrections coming in, and the top of this market cycle could very well be in about November or December this year itself, rather than extending it to 2022 first quarter. And if that is the case, then for me, I'm still pretty much sure that Bitcoin can top out about $150,000 to about $200,000, but the predictions of Bitcoin going to $300,000 or past that could be very difficult. Okay, and we might see the bear market start sooner rather than later. But this committee will actually give the reports or share the reports on Wednesday, that is about the 22nd of this month. Again, that will be an important role. I don't feel that they're just gonna stop buying bonds. They might stop buying in certain intervals. They might cut out some portion, the value that they are buying, and then slowly and steadily they might cut out the complete bond buying process as well. So this can actually lead to a slower and more gradual arrival of the bear market for Bitcoin. So if you like the content, please smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the bell icon. This will notify you once we are releasing the videos. This is extremely important because people tell me that they are not getting the notifications. So you gotta go and hit this bell icon and turn this to all. When you click all, then you will be notified with all the videos that we are releasing. If you want to discuss about Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies as well, head over to Telegram, join our family. It's completely free of cost. If you want to contact me, have a discussion with me, or want to become a premium member, then you can contact me on my Telegram, the link for which is given in the pinned comments. So thank you so much for tuning into this video. Stay blessed, stay happy, take very good care of yourself, and take care of your portfolio, because it is extremely important. Treat every dip as a buying opportunity. It is extremely important. That is what I am doing. That is what our premium members are doing as well. Do not wait for the price to reach a certain price range. If you are planning to buy and hold for long term, then buy at every interval, buy at every possible support. The next support for Bitcoin is at about $42,000. I am personally buying at around $42,000 as well. Now mind you, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but never make a mistake of waiting for a price to go to a certain range and then I'll buy. The price may never ever go there again. Now I know people who are waiting for the price to go to $10,000 to buy Bitcoin. I personally feel Bitcoin is never going to $10,000 ever again in my lifetime, at least. So that's why I recommend that you should buy at every possible interval and keep buying, and don't exhaust your capital at one single level, right? So stay blessed, stay happy, take very good care of yourself and your portfolio. Bye bye for now.